Hello, everybody. I'm Sugi, and I am on the development team for No More Excuses Australia. Today, we will look at one plugin that we recently developed for a project, and it's called Commerce Dynamic Email Cart. In short, the Dyncart, and the current version of the plugin is 1.01. It's not available on the internet yet. For purchase, for any inquiries, you can contact No More Excuses Australia. So, when is this cart needed, and how is it different from the regular shopping cart? It supplements or extends or expands the regular shopping cart, especially when the customer or the shopper visiting your site cannot find what he or she wants and needs assistance. And this is what this picture that you see is trying to depict: is the customer is confused, is not able to find. And usually what we have is some kind of a form, of an inquiry form, or some kind of support from where customer can request, and the email cart kicks in. It comes to the rescue. So before we have the demo, we would like to share the workflow involved. So typically, some kind of a form or some kind of request is initiated by the customer. So in our case, it is a product inquiry form. And an email is sent by the website application to the customer and the shop owner. And from this email, the shop owner picks up the contact details like phone or the email and contacts the customer, and they have a telephonic conversation, and the shop owner creates the email card for the customer. And in step 4, we have the customer then receives the email card, and then the customer checks out or pays for the products on it, and the website then notifies the shop owner of the payment receipt. So we have PayPal and the other payment methods like direct bank transfers and others that typically WooCommerce supports. And in the final step, shop owner ships the products. And once that is done, we can consider the transaction is completed. So whatever we just saw and discussed, the flow pictorially is being described here in words. So quickly let us go through it, because we are not going to revisit this part again. So the first step is inquiry by customer, and in our particular case, this the particular website we developed and integrated this plugin with is Oakley Music Center. And here the customer sends message from the inquiry boxes like looking for music, electrical products, and the various shopping categories, the product categories that are there. and the customer leaves his or her phone and email address as a part of the inquiry. So we have in the form, we have fields that make this mandatory for the customer to fill up. Then second is the receipt of email, and then the shop owner contacts or follows up with the customer. So here the shop owner gets email with the above inquiry, rings up the customer, and during the telephonic conversation with customer identifies the items, products needed by the customer. And the third is creation of the email cart by shop owner for the customer. So here number of parts involved. Shop owner creates the email cart as follows. Now it's not just existing items or products from the product catalog, but it's also new items that can be added by the shop owner on the fly. So this is the beauty, or you can see special feature of this email cart. It makes it easy for the shop owner to add new items, and it also allows the shop owner to add shipping methods and costs, and that's optional. If the shop owner decides that the customer should use the specific method, then he or she will define the shipping method and the cost at this point of time. But if the customer is allowed to choose at the time of checkout, then the shipping method and costs are not specified by the shop owner. Then we have the fourth step as the email of the customer, and this cart plugin provides some default templates for emails, and the shop owner can modify them while sending the email cart. The email cart is sent. Then we have the fourth step as the receipt of the email cart by customer in his or her mailbox. And the customer gets the details of the products and the price, the shipping costs, if any, that is specified by shop owner, and a link to the Dyncart page for checkout. Then the email cart is checked out by the customer, and he or she pays using the existing payment gateways that WooCommerce supports. The shop owner then gets notification of the payment, and finally the shop owner ships the products to the customer. Alright friends, so we did have quite a bit of theory, and now let's go and have a look at the demo. Let us go to the site. So once you've installed the plugin, you would get this plugin displayed in your plugins list, in the installed plugins list. And by default, it would create, let me show you, in WooCommerce of course we have this plugin called Dyn Email Cart, but we also have some settings, default settings it creates for the shipping methods. So which is needed by this plugin. So we'd like to touch upon that. Here is that it installs this flat rate shipping method and keep this enabled always. By default it enables it. And in order to use this, you continue to let it remain enabled. And so we will go to this email cart and see how it can be used. Alright, so here is the default email cart, which is blank and empty, right? And with some pre-filled feels like it has got the Dyncart ID. Then it has a default subject and default content that can be modified by the shop owner, and the default email and email subject content that they come from the settings. So the first step would be, if you have a specific template and you're not happy with what this plugin has as default, you can go and you can modify this. Alright, so here we have backend email template. This is the one that is being used, and it also provides front-end email template. This is when the customers, they want to share with fellow customers, their friends and relatives, and whether we want to show this or we do not want to show this. Then on the front end, then what fields we want. So we want CC fields for the emails in both. And you can the default email and the shipping methods. So this uses the same style as flat rates because it's an enhancement to the flat rates concept. And here we have different methods. So in a case, they wanted some defaults like courier, express courier, same day guarantee, after hours, and if you have some more, you can add here. And this is the default product category when the shop owner adds new products. Okay, so this can always be changed. This is the default that comes with, and the use of this is you could have different types of reports or queries based on this. So we have this category that can be used by, say, sliders or different reports like the custom ordered products. Alright, so we get back to the main demo. So here we have the email cart, and say the customer and the shop owner have a kind of telephonic conversation, and during that conversation the shop owner identifies that the customer needs some book. So the shop owner will type in this and looks at and found, say, the James Bond that was what the customer had ordered. Say, so we'll add this item to the cart. Now, see, there is something that the customer wanted and is not currently there in the product catalog. So just through the add product section, the shop owner can add new products. So let's see, so this is a test product, and as you're running on the site, so let's see, there's this Greek guitar the customer wants, okay, and let's add an image to it if it's already there in the media library, or we can, like how the usual WordPress builder works. Okay, so say we did not find it, so let us upload from the computer. So we have this image, and let's insert it into the post. Here we have the image, and we can put in this probably. Let's put the price here in Australian dollars or whatever. So the configured currency through WooCommerce, and click on Add Item. So it's going to do two things. One is it will create an entry for this item in the product catalog, and it's also going to add it here in the cart. Okay, so now next is just review the cart. If the client wants more quantities, you can adjust it here as a shop owner, and say you want to provide this using one of the existing methods that you have configured using the settings. And here we have, say the shop owner wants to send it by courier, and maybe the courier cost is say $50, right? And the shop owner can also configure whether the cart, the email cart, should land on the cart page or on the checkout page. So let's just leave it on the defaults, that is cart page, and send this email to the customer as a shop owner. And so we have the email address. If the customer says they want to be sent to multiple email addresses, you can send it here. And if you want to do any CCs, and then you can, so let's call it test shopping cart, right? So customization of this email text you want to do, you can do it, but please do not modify some of the special tags, the short codes, like the product items. This is a place where This plugin will dynamically put in the product names, the quantities, the price. So, and of course, if we do something to this, the email will not have these details. So as a shop owner, please leave the special tags here. Okay, and the link. So this is the link that will get dynamically generated, and this is it is this link what we see here. Okay, so as we add items to the cart, this link gets refreshed. And you will see here there are two parts. It has the product, the list of products. It has the email cart number like what we have here, and the landing page. So whatever was chosen here, if you change it to checkout, so it will change to checkout here. You saw it here. Okay, so it will leave it to cart. And now, say you as a shop owner, you want some more time before you can send the cart to the customer, and you want to save the cart temporarily. You can do it using the save cart option. And if you do it, then what you can do later on is use the lookup a saved cart to retrieve it and to complete and send it to the customer. Okay, and so what we'll do is we'll right now use the send cart option, so which will automatically save this cart. We want to do some edits subsequently as a shop owner. We can do that. So the cart was sent, and all these fields cleared, and a new cart ID generated, and what we have now is blank Dyncart page to be used for the next customer request you may get. Okay, so let's check our email. We have got this email. So it talks about what products I as a customer had discussed with the shop owner, and the closest match that the shop owner found, and the shipping method that the shop owner wants me to use, right? So this is the one, and I've got this totals here, the order total. So now let me go and look at my cart. So I'll click here to view your cart. Okay, so this is my cart, and it loaded my cart. I verify this, and I go as a customer happy with what I want and what the shop owner is providing. I will go and I will check out from here. So I'm on the checkout page, and I can choose the payment methods the shop owner is set up, like direct bank transfers or check payment, or I can use PayPal. Okay, so here we see the Greek guitar that we just added, and you see it's custom ordered. So all this which are custom ordered has been added using the Dyn email card. So let's see how many such entries or the products are there. Okay, so it shows these are the products, right? And also like to show you on the front end for this particular website, we have what is called the monthly specials, and here it shows the latest products, most recent products here. Alright, so it's showing the product we just added, Greek guitar. Alright, so here if we see the description that we had entered, Okay then. So friends, if you are interested in this plugin, you can contact No More Excuses Australia. Thank you. God bless and have a great weekend ahead. Thank you.